Andrew M. Yang is an American entrepreneur, politician, political commentator, philanthropist and author, who is running as a Democrat for mayor of New York City. Originally a lawyer, Yang began working in startups and early-stage growth companies as a founder or executive from 2000 to 2009. In 2011, he founded Venture for America, a non-profit organization focused on creating jobs in cities struggling to recover from the Great Recession. He ran in the 2020 Democratic presidential primaries and is running in the 2021 New York City mayoral election. The son of immigrants from Taiwan, Yang was born and raised in New York. He attended Brown University and then Columbia Law School. Dissatisfied with his work as an attorney, Yang began working for startups during the dot-com bubble before spending a decade as an executive at exam preparation company Manhattan Prep. In 2011, Yang founded VFA, which recruits top college graduates into a 2-year fellowship program at startups in developing cities across the United States. The Obama administration selected him in 2011 as a champion of change, and in 2015 as a presidential ambassador for global entrepreneurship. Yang left VFA in 2017 to focus on his presidential campaign. In 2018, he authored The War on Normal People, which outlines several of his campaign's central ideas. On November 6, 2017, Yang filed with the Federal Election Commission to run for President of the United States in the 2020 election. Yang's campaign largely focused on responding to the rapid development of automation, which is beginning to lead to workforce challenges in the United States. His signature policy was the Freedom Dividend, a universal basic income of $1,000 a month to every American adult as a response to job displacement by automation. One of the primary factors that he claims led to Donald Trump's election in 2016. News outlets described Yang as the most surprising candidate of the 2020 election cycle, going from a relative unknown to a major competitor in the race. Yang qualified for and participated in 7 of the first 8 Democratic debates, and has been credited with elevating discussions on UBI, automation, and autism to the national level, as well as for engaging Asian Americans in presidential politics. Yang's campaign was noted for its happy-go-lucky and tech-friendly nature. His supporters, informally known as the Yang Gang, included several high-profile celebrity endorsements and were noted for their ideological and political diversity. Yang suspended his campaign on February 11, 2020, shortly after the New Hampshire primary, pledging that he and his movement are just getting started. Following his campaign's end, Yang joined CNN as a political commentator, announced the creation of the political non-profit organization Humanity Forward, and is running for the Democratic nomination in the 2021 New York City mayoral election. Yang was born on January 13, 1975, in Schenectady, New York. His parents emigrated from Taiwan to the U.S. in the 1960s and met while they were in graduate school at the University of California, Berkeley. His father graduated with a PhD in physics and worked in the research labs of IBM and General Electric, generating over 50 patents in his career. His mother graduated with a master's degree in statistics before becoming a systems administrator at a university, and later an artist. Yang has an older brother, Lawrence, who is a psychology professor at New York University. Yang's father, uncle, and cousin also became professors. Yang grew up in Somers in Westchester County, New York. He has described being bullied and called racial slurs by classmates while attending public school, in part because he was one of the smaller children in his class after skipping a grade. In The War on Normal People, he wrote, "Perhaps as a result, I've always taken pride in relating to the underdog or little guy or gal." When he was 12 years old, Yang scored a 1220 out of 1600 on the SAT, qualifying him to attend the Center for Talented Youth, a summer program for gifted children run by Johns Hopkins University, which he attended for the next 5 summers. He attended Phillips Exeter Academy, an elite boarding school in New Hampshire. Yang was part of the 1992 US national debate team, which competed at the World Championships in London. After graduating from Exeter in 1992, he enrolled at Brown University, where he majored in economics and political science. Graduating in 1996, he then attended Columbia Law School, earning a Juris Doctor in 1999. After graduating from law school, Yang began his career as a corporate attorney at Davis Polk & Wardwell in New York City. He quickly grew dissatisfied with the work, finding it grueling and unfulfilling. Yang later described the job as a pie-eating contest, and if you won, your prize was more pie. He began to desire a career where he would get to build something. He left the law firm after 5 months.